Society is cooked, bro. You walk outside, everything feels wrong. Prices through the roof. Wages stuck in 2008. And nobody's even pretending it's going to get better. Houses? Forget about it. Used to be a decent job, got you a starter home. Now you need six figures and a miracle just to rent a moldy closet that doesn't even allow pets. You want groceries? Well, that's too bad, because 1 pound of ground beef is $7. Used to be a full cart for $50, and now you're doing the math of the self-checkout like you're fucking practicing the SATs. You want an entry-level job? Well, that's also too damn bad, because they want you to have a degree, 5 years experience, passion for the industry, just to answer emails for $15 an hour while the CEO buys himself another fucking yacht. And the bosses will still hit you with, we're all one big family, and then lay off half the team for efficiency and post record profits on LinkedIn, just to rub it in your fucking face. Like, do you remember when shit actually worked? You could graduate high school, get a factory job, learn a trade, buy a house, support a family even, and then you would still have money left for at least one vacation a year. Not today, not in 2026. The American dream is fucking dead. See, back in those days, healthcare didn't bankrupt you for breaking your arm. College wasn't a lifetime debt sentence. Retirement wasn't a meme about working until you died. And the people were actually having kids without calculating if they could afford formula and daycare on the same spreadsheet. See, back then, the American dream wasn't a punchline. It was just the norm. But now, everything seems to be broken on purpose. You know, they told us to just work harder. Then we did. So they moved the goalpost. They said go to college. So we did. And now we're drowning in loans while baristas have master's degrees just to make fucking coffee. And now they've automated everything. They cut staff, they raised the prices, and they still act shocked when nobody can afford to live and tell us to stop eating avocado toast. And the politicians on both sides shake hands with the same billionaires, pass the same bullshit bills, then go on TV and tell us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps while they wear $5,000 fucking shoes. Honestly, it's all a fucking scam. The rich get richer, the middle class is getting evaporated, and Gen Z gets to smile through the flames that they lit like nothing happened. We are the first generation expected to do worse than our parents while paying more for everything. So the climate's fucked up, politics is a circus, dating apps turn romance into a swipe left meat market, and mental health is so bad we just meme about it. Costs have gone up, quality's gone down, and they still want us to be grateful we even have a job. So yeah, society is fucking cooked. See, these systems, they weren't built for us, they were built to extract every last drop out of us while telling us it's our fault for not hustling harder. See, the elites, they fly private jets to climate summits. They lecture us about carbon footprints. Then they wonder why we're all doom scrolling and not having kids. Gee, it couldn't be because corporations squeeze every fucking penny out of you, the governments print more money to cover their own fucking mistakes, and we're left holding the bag of inflated bullshit. Honestly, bruh, the whole thing sucks ass. They don't care if you can't afford rent, healthcare, or future. They only care that the line keeps going up on their spreadsheets. We're just expendable cogs, smiling through the fire while they fan the flames and count their fucking gold coins. You know, at least when you get mugged, you know you're getting robbed. Meanwhile, if you have a job, they rob you with a PowerPoint and a TED Talk about innovation, motivation, and how to rake in more profit, while they actively fuck the dollar bills out of your wallet. So yeah, pardon me if I think that society is cooked because nobody's even turning off the fucking oven. Honestly, I guess it could be worse. We could be like Canada, and our healthcare system fucking suck ass. And before you come at me in the comments like, oh my god, at least Canada has free healthcare. Yeah, if you want to wait 26 hours in the waiting room because you have a broken arm while nobody pays attention to you, and the waiting room is full of other people who probably have other, more pressing illnesses than you do, but they're going to be waiting longer because they showed up later. Honestly, even buying a new house isn't even worth it. Even building a new house isn't even worth it. Unless the fucking Amish do it, because they're the only trustworthy people that I can think of that would even get it done and it'd be halfway decent. Okay? New houses that are built by all these fucking construction companies, they're built out of paper fucking mache. They don't fucking last. You're constantly repairing them. Honestly, before we invented the power tools, how do we make houses so sturdy? Oh, I think I have the answer to that question. And you know what the answer is? It's so fucking obvious, I'm surprised it doesn't slap more people in the face. They cared about other people's houses because they owned their own house, and they cared that the people that were living in the houses that they were building were going to have the same quality of life that they had in their house. But no, there's no passion for that shit anymore because half the people that build these new houses don't even own their own fucking house. I mean, honestly, how sad is it that you can build houses for other people, but you can't afford your own house, and you probably never will? In my opinion, it's pretty fucking sad. Now, other people might disagree with me. They'd be like, oh, well, owning a house isn't right. Well, you have the right to shut the fuck up and put my foot so far up your ass my toes wiggle in your throat. But that's besides the point. How sad is it that you can work at a convenience store and not be able to afford anything that are on the shelves in the place that you work at? Yeah, it's fucked. It's all fucked. And you know what? They could afford to pay more. They just don't fucking care and they don't fucking want to. And at the same time, the CEO of these big companies, they don't give a shit either. They will underpay you knowingly so they rake in more profit margins off the EBT cards because how do you think Walmart underpays their employees? Because they make more money off of EBT than they would if they paid their employees more to pay cash at their locations. Now that's just a theory. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I mean, here we are. People who work at Walmart are on food stamps. Meanwhile, the big wigs at all these companies, they can afford whatever they want. They got like 16 super yachts. They can fly on their private jet anywhere at the drop of a hat. You want to go to Paris? They're going to Paris. They want to go to the fucking moon. I mean, hey, they could just hit up Bezos and probably go to the fucking moon if they wanted to. I mean, shit. If Elon Musk so much as thought about going to the moon, he could build himself a rocket and put himself right the fuck up there if he wanted. And honestly, that's probably what's going to happen. They're going to trash the entire planet. We're gonna be fucking in piles of trash down here eventually, be it hundreds of years from now, whatever. And they're just gonna be all like, oh well, we can just go to the moon. We can just leave the peons here. I mean, trash is trash. They're trash too. So why does it matter if we leave them here? I mean, honestly, they probably just leave us with like an AI. They'd be like, oh, well, here's your guide to clean up the earth. We'll come back in like 1,000 years, and then we're all just gonna be dead because I don't know, the sun eroded our fucking atmosphere or something, and we all just, you know. And honestly, I feel like that is our bleak future. That is what we have to look forward to. Okay, and it may not be now. It may not be in the next 4 generations, but I'm telling you, eventually, at some point, the big wigs are going to leave the earth, and they're going to leave us with all the trash that they built up the entire time that they were here, not bothering to fix it. That's just the way it goes. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If not, dislike it, move on with your life. I don't really care what you do. But if you like this content and you want to see more of it, I'll definitely be posting more of it, so look out for it.